Hey everybody, Chris here in the capital of Canada, Ottawa. I'm at the Parliament in front of this beautiful building. Here you have the central part of the Parliament where the House of Commons is, where like politicians gather, the opposition, the government, the ruling party, where politicians vote for legislation. And on my left and right, I believe these buildings are administrative buildings. So yeah, Ottawa is the capital of Canada with approximately, I think now with the suburbs, Ottawa might have like 1.5 million people, since many Torontonians and like people around like other cities are moving to Ottawa because houses are cheaper in this city compared to cities like Toronto. It's not a busy day. It's a weekday, it's Tuesday. Usually on weekends you have like more people, tourists taking photos, walking around the Parliament. There we have the gate, the entrance. There we have the flame there. Many people around the flame taking photos, selfies. I think yeah, each year represents the establishment of a province that was no longer under British rule. 1999 is Nunavut, that became its own territory. I believe 1949 is Newfoundland, leaving the British Empire, the last province. 1873, I think this is like a somewhere in the West Prairies, Alberta, might be Manitoba, I'm not really sure, but 1867 is the year of Canadian Confederation, when Canada was first established with the British Constitution, of course, the British Constitution Act. When Canada was first established as a confederation, it was only 4 provinces. You had Lower Canada, Upper Canada, I believe Ontario, Lower Canada, Quebec, New Brunswick, and Nova Scotia. The rest of Canada was still under British rule. British colony, like all the West Prairies, British Columbia, the West Prairies, and a big part of which is today North Ontario and Quebec, and I believe parts of Nunavut were under Rupert's Land, which was a huge British colony. Another British colony was British Columbia. And through time, like in the 19th century, provinces were being established and they were joining the Dominion of Canada. So yeah, Ottawa isn't really a busy city. It's not like Toronto. The population approximately is 1 to 1.5 million, compared to Toronto, which has a population of 6 million, with the GTA, of course. That includes all the suburbs. The city on its own is only like 3 million, I believe. Here we have Parliament police officers, designated special police to guard Parliament. So as you can see, you have really nice, beautiful buildings here. Like Gothic, Victorian, British architecture here, like different compared with like neoclassical American architecture. Like, first of all, we don't have a Congress like the US. We have a Parliament, like the United Kingdom, and we have like a Gothic architecture compared with the US with its, which is a republic. They're not a constitutional monarchy like Canada. In Canada, we have a constitutional monarchy. The head of state is the sovereign, is King Charles right now. Where in the US you have a republic democracy. Since they managed to gain independence way early before us, in the end of the 18th century, with their Bill of Rights, their Constitution. Yeah, a really nice building right here. So yeah, we have a prime minister, not a president, like the US. As I said, the head of state is the British King, King Charles. Although all this is ceremonial, like after the statue of, let's say, how to go, like some people debate rather Canada became like a independent country, rather it's 1982 or 1931. But most would agree like the statue of Westminster like provided like a more Canadian, like Canada was more independent to come up and legislate laws independently, even though the Constitution was still a British constitution. British imperialism and political power was being weakened. It wasn't the same anymore as the US gained more political power, especially in North America. UK imperialist influence wasn't that strong anymore. So yeah, I'm at the side building of the Parliament right now. These windows are really beautiful here. Nice detail here, nice structure. Those windows, every like small detail here. Really nice building. Nice stone. So Ottawa, as I said, it's located about approximately 5 hours away from Toronto. 5-hour drive. Montreal is approximately 2 hours away. And it's located exactly on the border with Quebec. Actually, I'm going to show you Quebec right now. So across the River here, this river separates Ontario and Quebec on that side. That side is a city named Gatineau. It's not part of Ottawa, but it's well connected. Many people cross over the border daily to work. You have many government jobs in Ottawa because it's the capital. So you have many people from the French side coming here, working in Ontario, in Ottawa, and driving back to their homes. So yeah, we have So what you see are two separate provinces and almost two separate countries. Don't forget, in 1995 we had a referendum which was extremely close. Quebec almost voted for an independent sovereign state, but lost for a few thousand votes. It was almost 50-50. It was really close. Let's go on top and get a better view.
So what are you hoping to do about the political branch? Like staffing and the NDP somewhere.
So yeah, you see Gatineau on that side. Actually, many people from Ottawa are moving there to Quebec because houses are way cheaper in Quebec. A $600,000 house in Ottawa might cost $400,000 in Gatineau in Quebec. The only thing is, like, in Quebec, taxes are higher. And if you have a family there and you're an Anglophone, you will have to send your child to a French school. In Quebec, you don't have any English schools because of Quebec's status, and like its language, which is French, is not spoken anywhere else in Northern America officially. Well, you might have people in Louisiana or some areas in Vermont or Maine in the US where they speak it as a dialect or in their personal life, but in Quebec, French is an official language. And the people of Quebec, they fear of losing that language where English is so common and popular, right? So you have more strict laws in Quebec that advocate for like linguistic rights and like having only French schools. I know that can be frustrating, and I don't really agree with it. I believe like anyone should learn the language they want to learn, but it doesn't really matter what I say. That's the law. So, okay, this is the back of the side administrative building. The main building is over there still. The main parliament. Beautiful clock. So I believe this building was built in 1866, 1 year before Canadian Confederation. In 1916, there was a big fire that took place in Parliament. And I think only the library stood up and wasn't demolished after the huge fire. So the building had to be reconstructed again, and I think it took approximately 10 years for the Parliament again to be reconstructed. So yeah, this is the west side, the west administrative building right here. We have the east administrative building. You have many people protesting here. Like, this is a popular gathering area for like assembly, gathering, protest, especially in weekends. Unfortunately, I'll go back so you can guys have a better view of the Parliament. There's this big wall blocking my view. Go back there. As I said, although the head of state is King Charles, his power is more ceremonial. After 1931, British power in the Commonwealth was limited after. Its influence in international politics was diminishing, and slowly countries like Canada, Australia, New Zealand were becoming independent, even though they still had British constitutions. It wasn't that easy anymore for the British Parliament to legislate laws for its dominions anymore, for its Commonwealth countries. And during 1982, you had the Canadian Constitution Act. Just walking here on the side. So you have downtown over there. Ottawa is a quiet city. Some people believe that it's a boring city, that you don't have the vibe that you have like in Montreal or Toronto, which makes sense. Like those cities, Toronto has 6 million, as I previously mentioned, and Montreal has approximately 4 million people. So I don't know, if you're a young person, you want more fun, more restaurants, nightclubs, you might be better off in Toronto or Montreal. But I don't mind Ottawa, it's pretty nice. I don't think 1.5 million is that small. I think I consider it a really safe city. You can walk pretty much anywhere. You might want to be cautious only in some around like few downtown areas, like especially the mall. You have some problems there with people struggling with addiction, homelessness. You might want to be cautious when you walk around there. But most of them are harmless. So you see a beautiful hotel there. It's nice. Trying to get a better view of Parliament. Beautiful sky. It's been chilly lately now. Can feel now the autumn weather. It's about 12-13 degrees, I believe. Ottawa is cold compared to Toronto. I'd say like the average temperature, I don't know, in Toronto is minus, I don't know, -6, -7 in January. In Ottawa it might be -12, 13. So if you're not a fan of like cold weather, I don't know if Ottawa is a city for you. You have some statues there. memorial statues of soldiers fighting in World War One. Statues of politicians. I think I can't really see well, that's a statue of John MacDonald, the first Prime Minister after the Confederation of 1867 and the establishment of Canada. That's a World War One memorial over there. Very nice memorial. Yeah, it's a capital. Like you will see like many statues, many memorial. I think that's a statue of Mackenzie. Yep, it is Mackenzie King. Government buildings around, many government buildings, apartments. As I said, this is the downtown area. Not that busy, as I said, especially on a Tuesday. See a beautiful hotel. Elgin Street. Elgin, who was, I believe, a British general who also stole the marbles from the Parthenon in Greece. Wellington Street over here. So yes, this is the famous hotel here in Ottawa. A Fairmont Hotel. It's a luxurious hotel. Usually diplomats, foreign leaders will live here or will stay over here. I believe Pierre Trudeau also stayed here instead of living in the Prime Minister house, which is not far away. He chose to live here, and I can see why. I don't know. That's the area that I talked about, that near the mall, the Rue Mall. I see some sirens there. I don't know what's going on. Westin Hotel. Many hotels around here. There's a huge market around there. I think I'll go there and show you guys the market in a separate video. As I said, the mall is over there. And there's a nice park behind Parliament. Let's walk and check that nice park over there. Yeah, this is still the east side of the Fairmont Hotel. Nice building. It's almost 5:30 in the afternoon. It's getting dark now. I'm not sure what this building is. I'm not gonna lie. It is a nice building though. The American Embassy is nearby. Oh, I can see it right here. I'll pass by and show you guys the American Embassy. It's pretty big. Many embassies, of course, in the city since it's the capital, right? Again, you see Parliament from the east side now. Nice park next to Parliament. But yeah, let me walk near the embassy. So yeah, this is the US Embassy. It's pretty gated. It's pretty well protected, of course. Especially after the 9/11 attacks. There were higher fences constructed. So yeah, let's have a look at the embassy. Shouldn't be a problem. We're on a public sidewalk, of course. Can I pass? No, let's wait. It's waiting. Let me press the button actually. It's a little chilly. Sorry guys if my voice isn't that clear. Just waiting for the light, the pedestrian light to go on. Safety above all. Okay. Okay, that's taking forever. Let's break the law. Okay, and here it is, the US Embassy. Yeah, you expect the US Embassy to be big, well protected, well gated, of course, like anywhere, like any capital in the world. Many cameras around here. Park on my left. Many cyclists also here in Ottawa. It won't be easy to ride a bike soon though with the weather here in Ottawa. Yep, this is a US Embassy, guys. US Embassy. Many cameras around here. We have a beautiful Catholic church over there. Forgot the name of it. St. Basilica. I can't remember, to be honest. All I know is it's a Catholic church and it's pretty big and beautiful. So yeah, passing past the American Embassy. Museum is over there. So yeah, let's check the church also, get a view of it. See the statue here before I go to the church. Okay. Believe World War I soldiers again. Many memorials, as I've mentioned before. We have a nice war museum also. If you go to Ottawa, you can check it out. Many nice artifacts. World War I artifacts, vehicles, World War II vehicles. Yep, now we have a better view of the church here. Let me just pass by and check the museum. I just want to check out what museum it is exactly. No. Can I pass? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh. Nice spider. Okay, I think this is the art museum. Now I remember. I believe this is the art museum. Yes. Oh, National Gallery. Yeah. Okay. It's the National Gallery of Canada. Interesting. So yeah, as I said, the Catholic Church behind me. And now let's walk through the park now and have another nice view of the Parliament. You can see the embassy, the US Embassy again.
Давай, домой поедем.
Okay. Just find a path. Don't really want to walk on the grass. Or let's go for this. Let's just walk. Not like that, I'm walking on the flowers. Good exercise. A little jog on the hill. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's pretty nice. We have the hotel we walked previously, and the Parliament central part, and the East Administration building, I believe there. Again, the museum and the church. See, the leaves are slowly falling down, changing color. Nice park, pretty well maintained. Makes sense. Because since Ottawa's the capital, you'll notice that many parks, streets are well maintained. It makes sense, I guess, because it is the capital and they want to show the world that, give a good impression. Although taxes are pretty high in Ottawa, property taxes. Bus fares are pretty expensive. Okay everyone, I think I'm going to end the video right now because I walked through the Parliament, through the hotel, next to the hotel, the embassy. If I just keep on going, I'm just going to end up again in front of the hotel in the Parliament, which you already saw. So I hope you liked the video. Feel free to subscribe and like, comment. Any feedback is appreciated, negative or positive. And I'll be uploading more videos soon, so let's stay in touch. Thank you guys, and have a good night. Bye bye.